All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the lodge. Presented by Rowback. Get 20% off everything at Rowback using Backer20 with your first order. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, David Peach Vibes Rough.
Thanks, Will. Just want to give everybody an update for the off-mic personalities. Specifically, intern Adam and Big Game Brett, Magic Bullet, who were in the little bullpen room doing some work, grinding. Brett has joined a beer league. You heard him talk about it on Too Much Dip. So he is playing hockey. Informed me that he played yesterday at 7:45 a.m., which was a shocker to me. And he was recently stretching on the ground in that room. Got the groin pull or the groin strain going, which is classic, just getting back into hockey injury. And then also we've got Adam, who I was washing my hands in the sink in the bathroom, and Adam walked in. Instead of going to one of the urinals or the stalls, he walked up to the sink and turned the sink on, started splashing water on his face. I was just like, I looked at him jokingly. I was like, oh, long night. And he just kind of gave me like a, oh, yeah.
Tied one off last night.
Good for him.
Just a face wash.
It's on? Still don't get that saying, but okay. Tied one on. I'm about to break them boys
I feel
off.
like we figured out what that meant, and then I can't remember it.
I don't think we did.
Where the phrase originates. So I'm just saying that room's down bad.
Yeah.
Is Brett still on his swing journey?
No, I think he's given that up.
I'm tired of hearing about the damn swing journey.
I think he's pivoting to hockey guy now.
The lad
I think the
daddy.
swing journey went so poorly that he's like, you know what? I'm just going to completely pivot to hockey.
Just switch sports on them.
Yeah. Speaking of someone who needs to go on a swing journey, Dillon Shivery's in the building.
Hello, everybody. I'm here. Happy to be here. If you notice, I have a blank piece of paper and a pen in front of me, David. I'll be taking notes today.
Really? You know that so you got a new laptop, and you know that they have a notes app on that laptop, right?
You know, like when you're in school.
What the hell?
And the principal comes in and sits in the back of the room with like a notepad, and he's got, like the glasses on the end of his nose, and he's checking to make sure everything's on the up and up.
You know, principals can be ladies too.
That's
I don't know
me.
if you know that.
Yeah, actually, shout out to Miss Jacobs, our principal.
I said he because my principal was a male.
And
Okay.
that's also because you're just oozing toxic
Shouts to
masculinity.
Dr. Kernwine. All right?
Doctor.
Yeah.
That's a flex.
Dr. what?
Kernwine.
Dr. Kernwine.
That's not a song. Anyway, I suggest you guys just bring it today
Okay.
Okay.
because I'm taking notes, as I said.
I'm going to take
I will
notes
write
on
you
my
I will-
Microsoft laptop.
I will write you the fuck up.
Dillon, do you understand though that your new laptop does have
No.
this thing called Notes,
I
and
do
you can
not
click
understand.
into it and you can actually type it?
Google Docs.
Do you write faster than you type?
You guys,
That's
you
a
guys
fair
just
question.
Don't, you guys just don't know. Y'all don't know what's going on around here. All right? I have the paper. I have the pen. I'm observing today. So just
Do you think this will affect your podcast performance?
absolutely not. Are you kidding? Are you serious, David?
I had to ask. We've got a show to do.
Can I talk about something that's sad that happened to me today?
Sure. Was it a spinach salad?
Was it you borrowing a piece of paper from our producer, Randy,
If
so
you
you
follow
can
me
handwrite notes?
On Instagram at @dshivery. Will, please. Thank you. That was very quiet, but thank you. You'll notice that I dropped my son off at school today, Parks,
You broke that boy off.
and for the first time,
I don't know if that's what he did.
I dropped him off.
Dude, you broke him off
Let
from
me
school.
say what I got to say.
Go ahead.
And for the first time, he decided to be dropped off at the sidewalk instead of what I usually do, which is get out with him and walk him up to the front door of the school, give him a big hug, tell him I love him, and send him on his way. And the kid's growing up. It's a sad day, man.
He's all grown up.
I want him to just freeze right now. It's a great age. Freeze is growth,
I'd like to defreeze him,
like Will.
like have him hang out with Will for a couple weeks, just see how he is like afterwards.
He'll
See what
come-
kind of
He'll
rom-coms
come
he's
back
into.
like just dressed in like oatmeal shit
I'd
and,
be like, Dad, please let me watch The Holiday.
and like eating food
soft ass list.
eating food that I
Dude,
can't even pronounce.
Please. Do you guys notice who liked my list versus who didn't like my list? Like,
No.
Dude,
I didn't.
all the real ones were liking my list, and all these hardos were just anti.
You got a
Dylan, that
solid
is-
second place.
No, that's cute. Yeah,
It's sad. It's
you
not
did
cute.
get second.
It's sad, David. Kid's growing up, man.
It is cute that he is exercising some
Tugging-
independence.
Tugging at his dad's heartstrings, man.
Do you
I
think
like
maybe?
it.
Do you think maybe he didn't want to be seen with the guy who had the most generic Christmas draft?
It's true.
Are you serious?
Dude, some people draft movies that are generally accepted as being good, and I put good in quotes, and other people draft actual good movies, like Dave and I.
I handily beat Will. And I lapped Dave like 10 times.
Dude, it's
The
like
real
it's
ones
like
know.
if we did like a book draft, Dylan would be like, "Oh, I'll do Great Expectations, please." Like, cool, dude. You like the classics? Like, please.
I only do Faulkner.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Great Expectations is.
Dickens.
Luckily, I don't have great expectations for you.
The
Also, I was a
original
big
T. Boone
I was a
Dickens.
big Michael Crichton guy.
Jurassic Park.
Crichton? Crichton?
Crichton's right.
I don't
Jurassic
know.
Park.
Hero Jurassic Park.
I don't read any of that shit. TBH. I can't even read, honestly.
I'm still rattled that Parks doesn't want to have a dinosaur-themed birthday party called Jurassic Parks.
The ultimate layup birthday party theme.
Do you think
maybe
he
he's grown out of it?
Nah, son.
Just like he's grown
When's
out
his
of
birthday?
February 19th.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Did I tell you what I had for dinner last night?
What'd you have for dinner last night?
Schlotzsky's.
I thought you were going
Subs?
to say Dino Nugs.
We Postmated Schlotzsky's. That's a true statement.
Did you get a tray of them or just...
No, I just went with the original.
Okay.
That original Schlotzsky's sandwich is fantastic. I'm
It
an
is.
olive guy. I love black olives. That's a nice touch.
I'm a green olive guy.
I've always thought it's weird that you order your martinis with black olives.
Black
Surely
olives.
that's a thing.
No. Do
A
bars even
DTini?
keep black olives back there?
Huh? They should.
That's gross. I just looked it up. Dirty martini with black pepper and black olives. Ugh.
What do they call it?
Oh,
The Dave?
Dirty
dude, that
Dave.
sounds so good. The Dirty Dave, dude.
Dirty Dave.
Whole squad drinking Dirty Daves. That's so gross.
Okay.
That's pretty good, man.
I once ordered a martini at
Randy.
an oyster bar in Austin, Texas, where I did I ordered one that had an onion in it. Have you guys ever seen an onion in a martini?
Of course.
Dude, it rattled the tables next to me.
I have never seen that.
Dude, they were so freaked out.
It's the little like pearl onions. What are they
Cocktail
called?
onions, yeah. A cocktail onion, yeah. And the people next to me were so freaked out. They thought I had an oyster in my martini. I was like, you guys are disgusting.
That's where I thought you were going with it. Because like that doesn't seem that out of bounds. It doesn't seem like something I would want, but it wouldn't shock
It's
me.
kind of like Clamato
good, man.
juice, you know?
I just took a note.
What's up with Clamato juice?
You're not gonna get an answer from me. I can tell you that right now.
Clamato?
Yeah.
I don't
You
know
say
that.
Clamato, I say
I
Clamato.
don't even know that word.
Is it
man.
Clamato juice? No one calls it Clamato juice, right? I mean, I guess that makes sense since
I
it's
call it
tomato.
Clamato juice.
Clamato.
But who's like,
Clamato.
oh man, I'm parched right now. I'm really craving a tomato juice with a hint of clam in it.
Yeah, one Dirty Dave. Dirty Dave, please.
I'm gonna do a TikTok. Randy, hold me to this. Me doing my martini recipe, the Dirty Dave, and it's gonna really blow people's minds when I hit him with the black olive.
You know, I like that Dirty Dave.
Can't wait to watch that, man.
It
Dirty
must
Dave.
Be Dave.
Dirty Dave.
What's the deal with Dave?
Dirty
Live?
Pop.
I sing that in my head every time I get some of that smart pop, whatever it is. What is it in there?
What's the
pop?
deal with this smart pop
Smart
and
pop.
when's it gonna run out?
It's good popcorn.
It's not that smart, honestly.
There's nothing smart about it.
It's just popcorn.
It's just a low-cal option.
I went to a movie recently. My life
Last
is
night was a movie.
my life is a movie, but I actually went and saw a movie recently, Encanto. You ever heard of that?
Means I love.
Pretty lit, honestly. If you're trying to go see a good Pixar film, a nice little heartwarming film set in Colombia. Not Missouri. No. The one in South America. Highly recommend going and seeing it, but it reaffirmed that I just can't eat popcorn at this point.
What? Why?
Dude, the kernels, man. I spent half the damn movie trying to get a kernel out of my
What was he
incisor.
doing? What was he doing in there?
He wouldn't shut the fuck
Just
up about his
issuing-
chicken.
Issuing orders.
He's eating a bunch of chicken.
Damn.
11 herbs and spices. Well,
Do we know what they are?
yep. Cumin, paprika,
No
oregano,
no one's doing cumin.
pepper, crushed pepper, Himalayan sea salt, or just Himalayan pink
None
salt,
of this is accurate.
Epsom salt.
Why are so many different salts in there?
There's other spices as well. I think there's my chipotle chili powder.
The only herb I keep in my house is kind of smoke.
Damn, that mota?
That sticky shit.
Stop it.
Sticky mota.
What you've done right there is a nice touch.
Thank you. That's the only herb I know about, man.
Stop it. It's really so
over
when
here.
you're you're microwaving your salmon and you need to put a little herbs and spices on it, and so you just grind up some weed and toss it on
I
there.
get out my little zigzags and I roll it up.
Really?
Have
Start
you ever rolled a joint?
We went over this, yeah.
Actually, can we do that? Can we do a TikTok that's just us trying to roll a joint? No, my hands are too trash. I can't put my hands on camera.
When I'm really
tried
good
it,
at
it was-
be sus.
it was not smokable. That's how bad my J was.
So you're
Jay's
saying
on
that
the
you rolled it
basketball
all.
court?
You rolled it all wrong.
Jay's in the basketball court, wet,
Yeah, are you from Oklahoma?
sticky J.
That jacket puts off Oklahoma vibes. You look like you're from Durant.
because it's a Native American motif. Is that why?
Shouts to Kevin.
Just Oklahoma. This is Oklahoma. By the way, not taking this Lincoln Riley thing well. I don't know if you guys have been seeing this. Just not going well for them. I mean, they've moved on. They're clearly not mad, but
This is like when someone breaks up and like
Oh, yeah.
the angry ex is just commenting on their Instagram posts like, "Oh, that was quick.
they're doing the thing where they block.
Oh, you
They-
moved on."
They block the ex, and then they ask their friend to like hand them their phone so they can look up and just check in, see
Mhm.
what they're up to.
Mhm.
It's like, hey, can I use your phone? I'm gonna check.
Hey, can you view his story, please?
Ugh.
Who's he with?
Yeah, look at his story.
Who's that girl? Do you know her?
He's with Samantha, that slut.
Samantha.
I always knew she was disgusting.
We talking about somebody specific here?
Yeah, maybe this is a little too specific.
Yeah, I don't know what this is about.
Yeah, shouts
Yeah,
to all the
I don't know.
Samanthas out there.
We love our women in STEM. We also love our Samanthas.
We love women, period.
Yeah.
Facts.
What's Randy writing? He's writing
Jesus.
something.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's
Randy,
talk about
put-
ritual real quick.
Randy, I got the pen, all right? Put your
Yeah,
pen
we
down.
only need one. There's only room for one note-taking person.
Are there any people out there looking for a multivitamin company that they know and trust?
Well, I was until I found one.
Dude, the Ritual, it's that company. It's that company, pal. Protein powders can feel intimidating. Trust me. Like, look at these arms. Look at these little things. I'm intimidated by protein powders, or I was until I got my Ritual in the mail.
Which is why your arms have noticeably gotten bigger.
Dude, they're getting bigger. I actually
Yeah.
think they're getting bigger from holding Fritz.
Much more toned.
Like, I'm not trying to get bigger. I'm actually trying to get Fritz to cut weight so I don't have my arms getting bigger from holding him.
You're trying to get your baby son to cut weight.
Mhm.
I don't recommend that.
Yeah. But the truth is, deep down, it's in cellular level deep. We all need protein. It's about more than just muscles. So the team of scientists over at Ritual, you guys ever heard of Harvard? Pretty good school, if you ask me. They reimagined protein from the ground up and inside out, from how it's made to who it's made for and why it's needed. The results a delicious plant-based protein, or a PBP, offered in 3 premium formulations for distinct life stages and unique nutrient needs, all with the same high standards and approach to commitment to traceability that Ritual is known for. So whether you're doing reps or you're more into dog walks, Dillon, you do both.
Oh, yeah.
Introducing Essential Protein. It's here to shake things up. Stuff just tastes good. Facts.
It's big facts, man.
Does everyone get a protein shaker, or are we just special boys? Because I love the protein shaker, like the
Ooh.
thing that they gave us. It looks good.
I don't know if we're special boys or not, but I do love that thing.
You're a special boy.
Everyone knows that you deserve to know what you're putting in your body and why. With their one-of-a-kind visible supply chain, you'll always know what's in their formulas, where the ingredients came from, and why they're included. For tomorrow as much as today, they're made with nutrients to support bones. My bones.
It's their money.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Their brains. Dylan, you love brains. And muscles, and help maintain muscle mass as you age, Dylan. Clean,
Wow, a lot of strays.
plant-based formula specifically created to support nutrient needs in different life stages, whether you're, young, 18 or up. Maybe you're pregnant. Maybe you're postpartum. Maybe you're over 50.
Maybe you're pushing 40. Staring 40 right in the eyes.
We out here.
This doesn't have to be about my
Yeah, I'm
age.
talking about myself. I don't know about you.
I'm looking at 35 straight in the eyes. I'm less than a month away from
I
35.
don't remember 35. It was so long ago.
Like I said, this stuff just tastes good. The
Wasn't that
delicious
long ago.
handcrafted vanilla flavor made from direct from farmer vanilla bean extract, sustainably harvested in Madagascar. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
I know we were talking about feel-good animated movies, but I didn't know we were getting our protein from Madagascar too. In terms of standards, the peas are sustainably grown and regeneratively farmed right here in the United States. No added sugar, No added sugar alcohols. Just go out and get some. It's soy-free, gluten-free. It's just free. Free your mind, free your body.
And the rest will follow.
Free your mind.
Why not shake up your ritual? To make something new less scary, Ritual offers a money-back guarantee if you're not 100% in love. Plus, our listeners get 10% off during your first 3 months. Just visit ritual.com/circlingback to add the essential protein today. That's ritual.com/circlingback. We got billionaire news this week in Billy's. Are we tripping Billy's
I've
right
got
now?
a new favorite billionaire. You know me.
Is it Les Wexner?
Big billion. It's not Les Wexner. It's not Les Wexner, Will. A lot of people are confused right now. Japanese billionaire launches
Because
into
the mainstream
space.
media is not telling anybody.
They're not. Plans cash giveaways and a zero-gravity haircut. There's been a lot of talk the last few months. All the billionaires, or a few of them, are trying to go to space. Some of them are. Space, I'm using space in quotes because it's semi-space, in my opinion. It's not space. Like, they're not fist-bumping God or anything. They're just out there.
I
Post-atmosphere.
think if I had to guess, I think Elon is fist pump God.
That's fair.
They're spending like 30 seconds in like the most like outer layer of our atmosphere. That's not space.
Well,
It's
not
not space.
Dylan. Let me tell you about Japanese retail mogul Yusaku Miyazawa. He's headed for the International Space Station after his spacecraft took off Wednesday from a launch center in, guess, worldwide, not in the United States.
Corpus
Go.
Christi.
Not in the United States. He's not working the rigs from 3 to midnight, Will.
Probably in like Malaysia.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, dude.
You go. No, you go.
I don't know. I don't know.
Kazakhstan.
Why did he go from Kazakhstan?
His wife. I don't
They
know.
have great potassium.
I don't
there.
know.
Do they?
Right here.
They do have they have uranium mining there. I don't know. Anyway, that's where he's doing it. A space enthusiast. He's going to spend 12 days down in orbit with his cameraman.
See,
12 days.
this guy's a real one.
It gets better. He will use part of the time to perform tasks from a list of 100 challenges he crowdsourced on the internet. The internet.
Hey, what is with the billionaire space race?
No, just let Dave finish real quick.
What do
Let
you got-
Dave
what else you
finish
gonna do?
real
You got
quick.
You've got a lot of disposable income.
It doesn't do much for me, man. I don't know.
What?
These
Hold
boners are
on.
like-
What does he crowdsource from the internet in order to do?
Hold on. Doesn't do much for Dillon.
I just like I don't
The
know.
great
man.
unknown. The final frontier.
Like, what are they all feel like they have to do it now. It's just shut up. Stay
These-
on Earth with
these-
the rest of us idiots.
These tasks include getting a haircut in zero-gravity conditions. Can you imagine how crazy
Hair's
that
just
would
gonna
be?
go everywhere.
Just
That'd be
gonna
so
float.
annoying. That'd be so annoying
you
if you're the other
clean that
person
up?
orbiting
Why-
right now. It's just like, God damn it.
Why is that big of a deal to get a like? Who was like, dude, he's got to get a haircut up there.
Well, you
This
don't
is-
want to get faded up while watching the Earth rise?
Because the cleanup is going to
Man.
be a total disaster. It doesn't just fall to the floor.
Well, speaking of cleanup, just more on that in a minute.
Maybe they'll do a
Um,
Floby.
Playing air table tennis.
That seems hard. How
Air
are you gonna
table
hit
tennis.
winners if there's no gravity?
I don't know
Great
what air
question.
table tennis is. I just know air hockey.
Table tennis.
It says air table tennis. Okay, this is
what is air
this
table?
I think that just means that he's in space.
Oh, it's dumb.
Dylan, does this interest you? Searching for signs of alien life.
Yeah, okay. Now I'm listening.
And then now the one that I think you'll really like, experimenting with some bodily fluids.
They're gonna be
Excuse
like spitting in each other's mouths or something.
It's a spit off.
What?
I just found his look at this.
Is he gonna?
Dude, go off.
This guy's a bit lord.
Dude,
love
I
it,
like
right?
this guy. This guy takes he's like Elon, but like more dedicated to actually like entertaining his people.
12 days.
Is he doing all 100 of these things, or is he just like doing whatever?
Finding out what it smells like in space. That's not. I don't see how you could do that without.
Can't smell up there.
Remember that scene in Total Recall where their face, when like the, never mind.
Remember in Face Off when they took their faces off?
Face off.
Take your face off.
Do you think like if you were in space for 12 days, do you like pack to go up there? Or is everything like packed for you by like the space people?
You bring exactly one juicy sweatsuit.
You need
It
because
says juicy across the buttocks.
you have to get one fit off for the gram.
What would be your space fit?
I don't know.
I'm rocking
That's
a
a lot
Von,
of pressure.
I'm rocking a Von Dutch hat, trucker hat.
Have you seen the new Hulu documentary on the Von Dutch era?
No.
There's a new Hulu documentary about Von Dutch. It sounds wild.
What a terrible era that was.
Dude,
no,
those-
dude, please, dude.
you had
Oh
to
my
wear
God.
them like this,
Von
like
Dutch trucker hat.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
was
Kutch.
anything hotter than Paris Hilton wearing a Von Dutch trucker hat, a bedazzled tank, like spaghetti string tank top, and some low-rise
Yeah,
jeans?
a number of
What's
things.
the punked guy's name again?
Ashton Kutcher.
Him. He did not do anybody favors.
Dude, he
with-
would just punk people.
He doesn't get enough credit for
In a
being a
Von
tool.
Dutch hat.
He does not get enough credit for being a tool.
No, he does. Remember, he said he doesn't shower. And he
He
doesn't bathe his kids.
I
Yeah.
think he's actually a really, really good like humanitarian. I think he does a lot of work for something.
He's gonna want his.
Wow,
He's gonna.
that's pretty.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm, ser-
I'm glad you're
y'all are about
supporting
to
him.
feel bad. I
He's like
promise
an
you. Watch this.
environmentalist who doesn't bathe his kids.
I think it's like it's for children trafficking.
Okay, well, obviously, I'm not for human trafficking.
Wait,
I'm
he
just
tra-
saying, like,
but I'm against Von Dutch hat wearers.
I'm just saying he deserves a little bit of respect.
I would put money on it that Epstein had a Von Dutch hat at one point.
Thank you, Randy.
Dude, no, Epstein never went Von Dutch, did he? Ghislaine might have.
I could see Ghislaine being at like the Von Dutch like fall 2002 launch.
Like fashion show,
Yeah,
like rubbing elbows with just like, I don't know. I don't even know.
Clunes.
Like VH1 celebrities back then.
Allegedly doing more with Clunes than rubbing elbows.
Oh, she's rubbing something else.
Mm-hmm.
His
Anyway.
penis.
Okay. Oh, dude, this is crazy. He's gonna bid at an art auction in space. So
Dude,
he's
that,
gonna.
honestly, that's Fred as fuck.
That is fucking very cool.
Imagine acquiring art while in space. Do they have internet up there?
He's gonna answer the question that you were just asking me about. Do spinning tops keep swirling without stopping in space?
Spinning top.
You've asked me that many times.
He's doing Japanese ink calligraphy in space?
Need to know what the bubblegum experiment is. That could be a number of things.
This guy's kind of.
I feel like it's blowing a bubble.
This dude rocks, man.
Yeah, that's kind of
Um,
sick.
If I was a billionaire, hypothetically speaking, as I'm not currently a billionaire, I feel like I would just like maybe just go on vacation somewhere where I'd have to hang out with people.
How much is this trip going to cost this guy?
He doesn't care, dude. Money's not a thing.
He has a fortune of $3.4 billion. He's given some money away to his Twitter followers. I'm not actually answering your question.
Damn,
I'm just
he's
reading
Mr.
from
Beast.
the story. Like such as other things as well. The South Africa and the Iraq. I don't know. I can't find the answer. I'm just
Okay.
trying to buy myself time, and you're not helping me.
Like, wouldn't you just rather go on a sick vacation? Like, take a helicopter ride by some waterfalls and shit?
I don't even want to go to space, man.
I if I got the offer, I would want to do it. Sally has gone on record saying she wouldn't let me.
I don't want to do it.
You can't hold me down.
Is
I
it
don't wanna do
because
it.
is the reason you don't want to go to space because you know you'll age like way quicker?
Yeah.
You'll come back and you'll be like 140.
Wouldn't y'all be the ones that are aging faster than me?
Oh yeah, that's how it works.
Dude, no one
Fuck.
knows. You can't
Like,
even
I'm
look
gone
it
for
up.
like 20 minutes.
Well,
and
what
y'all
if-
come back and y'all are like 85?
What if you're like the anomaly? Like you went to space and like gravity just fucked your shit up.
I don't
or
know
no
why- I
gravity,
don't know why
I
I would be
guess.
different.
You're built different.
That's true.
Would you pack your shacket if you went to space?
Of course. Where else am
If
I
you
gonna
went to
go?
space for an hour, you would come back and we would be the same age as you.
I heard Parks was trying to walk into class without you today because he said that you're wearing your shacket too much. His classmates are worried about you.
He knows I got swag.
Does he?
I got dad swag, man.
Does
It's
he?
sick. Yeah, he loves it.
I don't know.
This guy.
I appreciate this guy.
How do y'all feel about this whole like, oh, we're gonna all have to live on Mars one day or some shit? Because
I can tell you this: it
destroying the
won't be
Earth.
me.
Yeah, I'll be dead. George Jetson was born recently.
Do you think there's some merit to that?
No.
I think when the Earth is inhabitable, I think we're all just gonna become extinct.
Yeah, no, I
That's
think it's
what
gonna be really miserable for a lot of people, but I'll be dead at that point. So like my grandson will have to deal with that.
Maybe you won't. Maybe it'll be in like 20 years.
No. I don't think it'll be in 20 years.
One of the tasks he has is to prank someone who's sleeping. If I'm in space and you start fucking with me, like you put my hand in warm water,
Warm water.
or you draw like a wiener on my
Or
forehead,
he puts
we're throwing space hands.
shaving cream in your hand and then itches your nose
Yeah.
with a feather or something.
Yeah.
Dude, I will if I go to space with either of you.
ice cream in his hand.
He's dipping
Space ice cream.
Yeah, in the future, he's gonna wipe it all over his face. He's gonna be flying around the cabin.
I will absolutely antique you in space.
Yeah, it would be on site.
You're getting antiqued.
You can't antique in space.
Yes, you
Wait, I
can.
forgot what
Dude, that would be a
antique is.
mess.
It's where somebody's passed out or sleeping and you get a handful of flour and just throw it in their face. And they look
So
like they
messed
have
up.
covered in dust.
How
like an
pissed would
antique.
the employees of like the spaceship be when you return to Earth and it's just covered in flour
And
and
hair because you
space
got a
ice cream,
freaking haircut.
fucking pube clippings? It looks like it just everyone's so
Like,
pissed.
what happened in here?
Yeah, like are you guys serious?
It's like a frat house.
It's like renting a limo for a formal and you return it and it's like, yeah, we're not going to get that security deposit back. Someone broke a bottle of Jack in the back of it.
There's shit everywhere.
I wonder if when you're in space, you can say whatever the hell you want. Do you think?
Yeah.
There's no rules.
Any of these fuckers.
You can't just change the rules because you don't like how I'm doing it. So I'm up in space. Oh man, this dude's great. Shout out to him. Go to. This isn't helpful.
That's
All
that's
right.
quite the
Yeah,
URL.
that's not a
Actually, will you
URL.
read the URL that people can go to visit his list of things?
yusakumiyazawa.com/ISS2021/result/EN. So just
Feel
go
that.
there and check it out.
I'm on my way.
Dude, so you rated my Christmas tree recently, and you noted a lot of the sentimental ornaments on it. Sally has officially gone like off her rocker,
Doing what?
buying just more ornaments. And I appreciate if she was buying ornaments that are special to us. But I opened up a package the other day and I saw some ornaments in there. She bought ornaments of Jupiter and Saturn. And I'm like, what do these have to do with anything? She's like, I don't know. I thought they're my favorite planets. And I'm like, that's awesome.
She has a favorite
Wow.
planet?
Yeah, like that's really cool for
And
you.
it's not
to,
Earth?
Yeah, like, but do we need this on our tree?
Did she bring some drops of Jupiter?
They're in her.
Hey,
I don't care if you put that song on. People are going crazy for it.
Can I tell a funny anecdote that has nothing to do with what Will just said, but it does have to do with Train, not
Well,
A Train, but the band.
I do think we should note that that song did set the bus off on the way back from Micah's wedding.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I was on the other bus.
the Wayne bus.
I got on the
Dave
bus
thought he was on the
home.
cool boy bus, and then we showed up and it
We
just
scooped him,
mobbing.
yeah.
It's
Sorry.
actually and then none of us made it to the after party.
Dude, that made your whole night, didn't it? Seeing us on that bus.
Dude, you were bussing.
I forgot you were even at the wedding. Anyway, so one time, I'm sorry, that was rude.
Mm-hmm.
You were there, right?
Yeah, were you there?
Y'all know I was
I remember
there.
Bay was there.
I was
I thought she
mobbing.
might have just showed up.
I was twirling Bay around the dance floor.
One time in high school, my buddy was a member of one of those mega churches in Grapevine. I won't name it. It was fellowship, big one. And we went. They brought us. Like, all right, we'll go. So I went to like a Sunday mass, and it kicked off with the band, the cool dressed band, probably some Von Dutch hats, but definitely some like, express style black button downs with like big collars that kind of flared out at the bottom, and a lot of cool bedazzled jeans.
Was it the Pointer Brothers?
The band, I'm thinking, oh, they're gonna play like a hymn or something. I don't know. They're gonna do something church like. They just come out and just start doing Train songs. I'm
Fuck
like,
yeah.
and like people were really into it. And I was looking around. I was like, I was 16. I didn't appreciate Train. Not a surprise if you knew me then. But looking back, I'm like, you know what? I made fun of that, but I'm going to church. I kind of want to hear some Train.
Yeah, that's not worst case scenario for like those bands.
They just came out of the gate, kicked down the door with Drops of Jupiter.
Dude, how's Pat Monahan doing?
I always confuse him with Rob Thomas. It's not fair. It doesn't make sense, but
3 a.m. by Matchbox 20 was in my Spotify top 100 most played songs from 2021. I don't remember listening to it once. Very confused by that.
what's his song with Santana? Smooth?
Smooth, dude. I
He
think they're
can-
doing another one.
He can live off that, right? Smooth money? Like, he doesn't have to do another thing.
He's got that smooth mailbox money, keeping him going.
That's some good royalty
Yeah.
coming in.
Dude, I when I was watching the Grateful Dead documentary, they talked about how Jerry Garcia at one point just thought about quitting and just living off ice cream money.
You
I
kidding?
didn't
Dippin'
know that
Dots?
Ben and Jerry were kingmakers like that. I didn't know if they made an ice cream after you could just like retire.
Of course, the Cherry Garcia is the flav.
Yeah. They also and then dude, they're heady dudes. They got fish food and everything.
That's sick, man.
Should we try to hit up Ben and Jerry's and get us like an ice cream? What would your ideal ice cream have in it?
It'd have to be from the future for
Dylan's
sure.
like, I just do vanilla.
Dude,
Rocky roll.
I love a good vanilla.
Who doesn't love vanilla. It's
It's
great.
fine, but when people say it's their favorite flavor, it's like,
It pairs so well with like a nice piece of pie.
I like cookies and cream a lot.
cookies and cream. Okay, what's going to be your X factor if you're talking to Ben and Jerry about this?
I don't know.
Because like you can't just be like, yeah, I'll do the cookies and cream one. They're going to be like, okay, do you want like some
Mine-
caramel in there,
Mine
maybe
is
some
gonna
salt?
be- check this out.
Okay.
Just take what you thought you knew about ice cream, throw it out. Mine is going to be a new twist on an old favorite. It is going to be 1 scoop of chocolate, 1 scoop of vanilla, topped with the ice cream of the future, Dippin' Dots.
I've
So
never
you-
had Dippin' Dots.
Dave,
You're
that's a terrible
marrying.
idea.
You're marrying the past, present, and the future
So
together.
you open up a half gallon of Dave's Flav and like what
Dave's
does
Flav,
what does
exactly
it look
right.
like? It's just a mess of. It's just a mix of shit.
Yeah, kind of.
You're putting shit in your ice cream.
Well, you got to try a Dippin' Dots. It's so good.
yeah, no, I'm not
Go to
against it. Like, just to be clear, I'm not anti Dippin' Dots. It's just not something that's ever been an
Go
option.
to a
It
mall
is-
one time.
It is literally from the future.
Dude, the last thing I want to do at this point in my life is go to a mall. They're the most depressing places on earth.
No, you go to Nordstrom, go to Lulu, go to Foot Locker.
I feel like I could go to.
That's my mall trip.
Is Foot Locker still a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's sick.
I
You're
feel
more
like
of a
I feel
finish
like I
line
could.
guy.
I feel like I could go to a mall and rob a place and like nobody would stop me.
Yeah, they would definitely. Somebody stop.
know.
it.
What? Paul Blart rolls up on a fucking like hoverboard.
Maybe.
You know what?
If I'm a Foot Locker employee, I'm like, dude, take those Roche runs.
Hey,
Don't even worry about it.
Storefronts inside a mall, it's got to be dirt cheap. Maybe we should.
Hey,
that should be our next office.
did that-
Concrete Mall.
Did that tactical self-defense guy? Does he teach a class on how to like stop a robbery? Like,
Probably
Oh my god, why are those videos so good?
incredible.
Did you see the one where the guys went to heaven?
Yes.
it's because they died. They tried to use his technique, and they ended up getting murdered. Sadly,
Mm-hmm.
in TikTok, it was a TikTok murder, not real.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What are we talking about?
I don't know.
We were never going to talk about that guy. Or are we waiting? Are we too early on that?
He's like,
Is he in on the bit?
He's
I'm
like-
very confused.
He's
gun-
been doing this for a while.
gun is to the back of your head, and at first movement, they're going to shoot you. This is what you do. And then he like moves violently to disarm. It's like, okay, you're dead, son.
I like the one where he's showing you how to escape and fight like 20 dudes at once, and he's just kind of like shuffling like he's
Yeah.
warming up for a game. It's like, dude, I feel like just run if you have a straight line, run. Don't try
and take on the 20 guys.
Yeah, like I feel like that's not going to end well.
Evade.
How about the one where he says that in order to disarm a guy, you stick your finger in between the trigger of the gun and his hand?
Boy, that is the worst.
How precise are your hands, sir? Like, that is insane. You
You-
can't just do that.
Guy's awesome.
You just have to have just absolute fire trigger discipline. Just got
Stop.
Well, who's this guy?
turn the safety on.
Mm-hmm.
You're not even going to ask what I want in my fucking Ben and Jerry's flavor.
What's in your Ben and Jerry's flavor?
I don't know. All I like, my favorite ice cream is half baked, and like I don't really. It's like the perfect ice cream, so I don't know what kind of edit I would
What's
make
in
to
half
that.
baked?
Maybe I'd make like a dirty martini ice cream called the Dirty Dave with some black olives in it.
Ooh.
What's in half baked?
Half baked, dude. It's the best. It's the go. It is the go.
I'm asking
Jim
you what's in
Brewer,
it.
Chappelle, late 90s comedy.
Yeah.
The movie's pretty.
No
funny.
award nominations.
Candy
I
unfortunately.
wanna
makes
talk
you
to
dandy.
Samson.
That was a good one.
Samson.
Doctor said I needed a bacchiotomy. Let's just quote movies.
It's
This is fun.
it's chocolate and vanilla ice creams mixed with gobs of chocolate chip cookie dough and fudge brownies.
There's too much going on there.
No, there is not.
Yes, there is.
No, I really. Your boy likes cookie dough. You know your boy likes brownies. Actually, do you remember this debate that Lily tried to start?
Sounds too rich. What'd she say?
You can only have one: fresh baked cookie, fresh baked brownie. What are you taking?
Lily's takes are
For me, it's
are
cookie.
just bad. I'm figuring out.
I'm not willing to say that because
The
she
way she's
supports
been
me on
chirp-
Instagram.
The way she's been chirping at me on the Grom, in that video when she tried to Charleston Chew, we're just riding different waves.
Are you taking a cookie or a brownie, bitch?
The cookie, obviously.
I'm a cookie boy.
This is not a question.
It is. I literally just
The
asked
fact
it.
that she posed this question even speaks to her poor taste.
Do you know what won her
I,
Instagram poll? Do you know what won the Instagram poll, my friend?
Yep.
Brownies.
People just making fun of her, probably.
The best brownie is better than the best cookie, and I will ride for that.
No,
I don't
that
agree.
is not true, man.
You can disagree, but
I feel like-
I told you I'm going to stick
I'll
with
say
it.
this: I feel like most brownies taste the same.
Oh.
Damn.
Tell me your mom's made trash ass brownies without telling me.
We
your
didn't do
mom's making-
brownies.
Wow.
Because they're mid.
We were doing like cannoli.
Oh,
You weren't doing cannolis.
Where's the freaking cannoli?
is cannoli the taco of Italian desserts?
Yeah.
Kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah. I love a good cannoli.
They're pretty good.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli. It's from the very famous Christmas movie, Godfather.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
The movie that everyone sits around on Christmas morning and watches together as a family.
A number of people reached out and they said, I don't know if it's a Christmas movie, but it's always on in my household around the holidays.
Never go against the family.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've been dreaming
Never go against the
of a white
family.
Christmas, just like the ones I used to know.
What's the brother's name who went against the family?
Ricky.
Fredo?
Fredo. Fredo. Broke my heart. Broke my heart. Fredo.
Well, go ahead and utilize that note-taking ability, Randy. Let's clip that.
I'm the one taking notes over here.
Hey,
all right?
taking notes. Take note of this. We just
Oh,
said we're all approaching
ad read.
40. Guess what? Most of the guys in the world, 2 out of 3 men experience hair loss by the time they're 35.
How long
keep
you
it
gonna do
going.
it?
Keep it going.
More than 50 million men in the U.S. experience male pattern baldness. Not ideal.
What are you doing,
No,
man?
but on the real, Keeps.
No, you're going off.
I'm going to keep it real right now with Keeps.
Wow, we've done so
You're
many
gonna
things.
Keeps it real.
Yeah,
Folks.
I am. I mean, think
I'm
about
trying
all
to
this.
keep my hair.
I mean, I think we'd all be lying if we said we haven't done our due diligence and a little bit of research on some hair loss treatments or maybe some prescription medications. And I have to say, from my research, Keeps appears to be the one that's the easiest, most efficient, even preventative,
Medication, no balding, is what I have said.
for sure. It's a simple and stress-free way to keep your hair. They have convenient virtual doctor consultations and medications delivered straight to your door every 3 months. So you don't have to even leave your home. It's low cost. Treatments start at just $10 per month, and Keeps offers generic versions as well. Discreet packaging, that's huge. Say you're living in an apartment complex and someone drops a package outside of your door. You've been trying to spit some game at the cutie next to you that's living
I was
there.
gonna say the baddies next door is like, oh, I see you got some, medicine to prevent balding.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Maybe this dude is not, doesn't have the swag I thought he had. You don't want that.
Yeah.
You trying to holler at that baddie, Dave?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, tell me about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just was, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As we all know, prevention is key, and treatments can take 4 to 6 months to see results. So it's time to act. Like I'm gonna be 35 in less than a month. I got to get on this. This is crazy.
Get on it then. What are you doing?
Look
What
at
are
my
you waiting
hair,
for?
dog. It's thinning. If you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/steam to receive your first month of treatment for free. FREE. That's keeps.com/steam to get your first month free. keeps.com/steam, baby. After Thanksgiving, Monday after Thanksgiving, your boy graced the timeline. And by the timeline, I mean the podcast with his Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah?
It's now time to bring Dave to the forefront.
Ooh.
Rate me, Daddy. Let's see it. Put it up.
Put it up.
Okay, Dave. You have a nice little Christmas tree set up here with the fam. It's very cute.
A lot of people have asked. My wife on Instagram posted a photo of our son in front of a Christmas tree. That is not our main one. That is his. We have 2 Christmas trees. One is a
Oh,
mini
that's a
one
flex.
in his
Wow, must be
nursery.
nice. Which wing
You
of
would
the
hate
house
that.
is this one on?
You would hate that one because my cozy 3-2. Which wing is it? You would hate that one because it is all generic bulbs. He has no personal
Hey,
ornaments
Dave,
on his tree.
My bulbs.
Nice flooring. These wood
Thanks,
floors,
man. I
These
just
are
just
nice.
finished installing them.
Yeah,
You
I would
did a
love to see
great
those in
job.
person. When did you move in, Dave? When did you move into your place?
You were invited.
You invited me like 2 days before a weekend when I already had plans.
No, you were gonna come over, but then you were either you went to the Texas game, you went to that really awesome Texas game, I'm sure, or some shit. Probably went to Matt's El Rancho. Probably watched Texas get boat raced by Kansas.
What are you doing?
I think I only went to 2 Texas
think-
games this year, and I think they won them both. Not a lot of people can say that.
You're
They
the only,
stink,
You're
baby.
the only one who can
They
say
stink.
My wife took this photo, and I've not seen it. This is when we had just put it up, so there's no presents around it. This is a good photo. Like, I'm not even
it's a
talking
good
about the
pic.
tree. It's just everything about it. It's very aesthetic is good.
I'm zooming in on some of the ornies.
that. I'm checking out the Orneys as well.
Do I make you orny, baby?
What do you call the balls? The ball
The
ornament?
bulbs.
The bulbs?
Yeah, they're bulbs.
The bulbs, for the record, I've said this before. Not technically personal. However, they are a hand-me-down from a great aunt or aunt, and they are mid-century.
Which I'm kind of conflicted in whether or not I should factor that in. And I say that because if I'm judging a stranger's tree on the TL, I don't have a backstory like that to back up their otherwise plain looking ornaments.
If you zoom in, you will see a number of personal ornaments.
I have zoomed in. I see the looks like a bride and groom situation at the top.
Yeah, that's actually us. We were married.
Uh-huh.
Nuptials.
Is there a Rhodes ornament on this
Consummated.
tree?
There is.
There's
a little- there's a little,
A little lad somewhere?
Yeah, a little photo of him inside.
Okay.
There's also a baby bottle.
I see a pup. I
I'm seeing
believe.
numerous pups. I'm seeing numerous pups on this tree, David.
Hey, must love dogs, right, Will?
I see you went with no cowboy hat up top.
You went with the bow topper.
No, sadly I couldn't. I wanted to do a top hat, but she wouldn't let me. I
Remind me
wanted
what
to do the chimney sweep.
Remind me what I
So
scored
we'll get
yours,
to
Will?
that. What?
What did I score yours? 8.1?
I'm not going to tell you what you scored mine because I need you to
Yeah,
to do Dave's in a vacuum.
authentic.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretend you're on a spaceship with the Japanese retail billionaire
I'll say that
in a vacuum.
you gave Cat Pat's tree a higher score than mine. I'll put that out
I
there.
believe Kappa has a real tree.
She did.
Okay.
Which means that if she had a fake one and it looked the exact same, she would have a 1-point deduction, and therefore I'd have a better tree.
Dave, the eyeball test tells me this is a 7-footer. Can you confirm?
Yeah,
Is it real?
because it's
It's not.
about a foot taller than me. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's a classic 7-footer, which is a very standard fig tree height.
I thought 6 feet was standard.
No, it's not. 6
This
feet
is this is yeah. This
6
is
feet
definitely
like. I just want to get something up at the house. Let me just hop on Amazon.
this
and put it
required
up.
Damn,
this
Brett taking
required the
strays.
step ladder to put the topper.
Okay.
If that's what we're calling it.
There's a lot to like here, Dave. You went with the white lights. They're nicely evenly spread on the tree. You have a good looking tree skirt. I like it. It's not too flashy, but it's gets the job done. Of course, you have a topper. I'm a star topper guy. I don't bow's not my typical style, but that's okay. We're all different people. The ornaments.
We are different people.
The ornaments. I don't love your ornament situation.
Oh, he's coming at your ornament situation, dog.
I want to see more.
Is that a nutcracker right there?
I
Just
wanna- It
chromed
is
out?
a
You got a
nutcracker.
chromed out nutcracker out
It
there?
is chrome, dude. Look
I
at
want
that
to
chrome.
see. I
growing
want to look at
woman.
a tree and be like, oh, this is the fucking Ruff's Christmas tree. You know what I mean?
Sure, and
Like-
this and I think if you saw more of the ornaments around, like closer up, you'd be like, oh, there's Rhodes, there's a Randy. You can see the Randy. There's a Nutcracker.
Okay.
Do you have like a relative
know
named
that-
Brandon? What's this Let's Go Brandon ornament you have on your
Okay.
tree?
That Nutcracker one's for when I get home from the golf course on Saturday.
Oh man.
Oh shit. I do like that you went with an actual tree skirt. Unlike me, who just got like a rug and threw it under there.
I thought you just shaved my dog.
Bzzz. Call me Buzz.
No, I like y'all's.
It's
looks
fine.
it looks comfy. It
It's
looks like
fine.
Fritz will have fun crawling on it.
Yeah.
Give me the rating.
This is a very solid Christmas tree. Doesn't
Okay.
have the bells and whistles. I think you know that. It's a 7.8,
Okay,
and that's a fine score.
I'm fine with that.
I think I gave the freeze tree a 8.1, maybe.
Sure.
I want to say 8.0 or 8.2. I think I would have remembered an 8.1 because it's an odd number, whereas the other ones aren't. But
It's okay.
A real fun thing is having a baby who has recently figured out how to crawl and just wants to just rip the tree down.
Oh yeah.
Just
you know what they say though?
crawl till you ball.
You got to crawl before you ball.
Oh yeah.
I've never heard that. I like it.
Fritz is real slow on the crawling right now.
It'll happen. It happens like overnight. It feels like.
I've been playing Linkin Park crawling on our Bluetooth speaker at full volume, trying to get it across to him what he should be doing. And he's just not.
It's not
It's not resonating. He's just crying instead.
It's weird.
Is he too young for the
That should
Lincoln
work.
Logs I bought him? Did y'all have Lincoln Logs as a kid?
Yeah. Parks
Those
has
were
Lincoln Logs.
those are pretty tight.
No, I didn't have Lincoln Logs.
You could build a
You
cabin.
guys are showing your age right now.
Parks has them. Like,
No, I
it's-
think I had.
they're
I
still
think
a
I had
thing.
like some maybe.
I think
Were you okay? Stam, you cancel. You ready for this? Legos, Playmobil, Connects.
ooh,
Playmobil.
Remind me Playmobil.
Remind you, Playmobil. What?
Oh yeah.
You know Playmobil? It's the little dudes.
You'll hate this. Never had them.
Really?
I was team Lego.
Lego.
I go Lego, mute Connects only because I had to mute something.
Playmobil.
Cancel Playmobil because I've never played Mobile.
Dude, I was deep into Playmobil.
I also had an Erector set.
What is Playmobil?
Probably
Gross,
not a
dude.
shock to anyone. Also had if we're gonna just keep going down the line. Remember Real Power Tool Shop? It was like little kid dumbed down versions of like a table saw.
Oh my gosh, Parks has that.
It broke so quick.
It takes to set it up. It takes 30 minutes.
It's a total beating.
It's the worst.
Shout
I
out to my
feel
dad.
like 30 minutes isn't that long. Like an IKEA dresser takes like 3 days.
No, to like set up a toy to play with, then you break it down at the end of him playing with it. Like every time you want to play it with it, you spend 30 minutes setting it up.
Dave probably just puts it in the other wing of his house.
It's a kick in the pants, man.
Yeah. The guest room.
Yeah. I stand. Oh, this is hard.
I don't even know what two of these are.
You want a Connects guy?
You don't know
What
Connects?
the fuck are Connects?
It's like a modern Erector set.
Yeah, Erector sets.
Didn't they used to call you a
Walks
rector
so
set when you were in
that,
prison,
The
Dave?
joke's been
You know
made
what it is.
multiple times. You
Yeah.
were over there with your head up your ass.
Yeah, you're over there taking notes.
Not good enough though.
I'm gonna
Hey,
write-
can you
I'm gonna
write a note
y'all
down for
up.
me? Can you write a note down for me?
Yeah, what is it?
Take your head out of your ass.
Seriously, pull it out.
I was actually really good at Connects.
Connects are cool. Is that still a thing?
I don't know if it's still a thing. I hope that
Okay.
Fritz gets into it. The worst thing I did as a child, and my dad might dispute this, not saying it was the worst thing, but my dad and I made a big spaceship using Connects, and then we got in an argument one day, and I slammed it on the ground.
Oh.
I'll always live with that, and it doesn't feel good.
And now he just comes to your place and drinks all your gin.
No, he brings his own gin. He brings his own. I tried to give him my gin, and he just didn't want it.
He drinks your good bourbon.
He does. He drinks
Or-
the good bourbon
the-
that was gifted to me by David.
Yeah, no, I was also a big train set guy, which ended up being pretty useful when these two bandits were trying to break into my home. And I was
Bandits?
and I was like, okay, how do I like make it look like there's people here and it's not just me, like a 10-year-old at home by myself? So I set up like a number of contraptions and used the train and some strings to make it look like people were dancing and walking around the room. So
I mean, he didn't even need to break up those ornaments and throw them on the ground. He could have just tossed out some Legos right there, and it would have been the exact same fucking feeling.
stepping on a Lego, there's nothing worse.
Nothing
There's some things
worse.
worse, but Lego's not.
Some
fun.
things are worse.
No, I
Like,
literally
get-
can't think of anything in the world worse than stepping
Rusty
on Legos.
nail, maybe.
Ashton Kutcher should consider like anti-stepping on Legos thing.
Stepping on a Von Dutch hat.
Yeah,
Pretty embarrassing, in my opinion.
Um,
you can't
So,
ruin it. Don,
Was that
Don Dutch
effective?
had.
Did the bandits flee?
No, actually, they figured it out. And then they inexplicably talked about their plan right outside of my house as I was looking out the window, about 8 feet away
Did you
from
call
them.
the cops or anything?
No, I wasn't really that aware at that point, but I did set up a number of booby traps throughout my household.
So you weren't aware enough to pick up a phone and dial 3 numbers, but you were aware enough,
Yeah.
however, to set up booby traps all around your house.
Correct. I was a total masochist.
Wow.
How dumb
I
is
wanted
Marv
it.
that he couldn't even see like Michael Jordan was at a party at their house? Like, come on. Like MJ's not hanging out in the burbs.
It was Chicago.
I know.
Pretty nice
Like,
burb.
you think Michael Jordan's going and hanging out at this house party? Please.
Oh man,
He's
That
just
wasn't the
hanging
real
out,
MJ.
and he's just doing one pose. He's just not breaking the pose.
He's holding a basketball. He brought a basketball
In
to
his
the party.
uniform.
Yeah.
He
He's
just
play-
walks
he's play-
around in uniform in the dead of winter.
He's playing jacks with like with Kevin over there, just taking all his money.
Tony Kukoc.
I
is
want
in the
your
corner.
money in my pocket.
Luke Longley's over there doing like whipping up some eggnog.
He didn't bring the whole basketball team with him.
Yeah, he did.
It was just MJ. He's friends with the McAllisters. Everybody knows that.
Horace Grant's over there pouring up drinks. We're just naming
Horace.
players.
Yeah, we're just trying to flex how old we are by naming the entire Chicago Bulls roster.
Who was the dude that he just would call out in practice? He would just say his name.
I don't
Scott.
remember.
Scott something.
What? Ah, damn it. Scott Burrell.
Scott Burrell. You'd call my first and last name.
Dude, sometimes I don't know why I like that so much, but sometimes I'm just walking around. I'm like, Scott Burrell. He just hates him.
Then MJ took that personally.
We don't need to go through the whole
We can stop.
documentary. Yeah.
Let's break down.
What did you write? So what am I, 7.8?
Yeah. That's a good score, Dave. I like this tree.
Let's see your
I would
tree,
celebrate
bitch.
Christmas. I haven't set up yet. I told you.
All right, next Wednesday. Are you going to have it set up by a week from today?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because I'm moving.
Ain't moving.
Is there like a Thanksgiving equivalent of a Christmas?
Cornucopia, dog.
Like a Fistmas?
A copia, fool. What are you doing?
Like a friend's Christmas? You combine them.
Oh, like
A
you do a
Fistmas.
No, you just have a Christmas party. Ugly
You don't
sweater
call it-
Hey,
party.
Dillon, I'm inviting you over for Fistmas. Come here.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Why I oughta? Why did they say that back then?
Because they oughta.
Why I oughta?
Was that the guy that was... Why was that guy always threatening to punch his
Yeah, like-
wife to the
Yeah,
moon?
like, put your fists away.
Fucking psycho.
violent.
Fucking calm down. Go to therapy.
How about that British kid
Was that
trying to
the
punch
honeymooners?
Santa's beard off? Should I tweet that again and go viral?
Which kid?
The Santa kid.
What?
You guys don't remember that? I did a really shitty tweet about the kid that's going to punch Santa's beard off. He's like a little British kid. It's a really cute video, but it went mega viral. And I was like, dude, this video's been seen like it's on the timeline every single
Oh,
year.
it went viral because of the video?
Yeah, and I was like, this is such a like my notifications were ruined for a week. It was my most popular tweet ever, and I was annoyed by it.
Going viral is a pain in the ass.
Can I ask you a question?
Ask away.
You can hop in here too, but it's more Will and I's children are the same age-ish.
Mm.
Where are you doing a Santa? Or are you doing a Santa? Pick.
We'd like to. We'd like to. I'd feel bad having Fritz's first Christmas go by without getting a Santa pick, but it feels
Yeah.
like it's like competitive as fuck in Austin to go find a Santa. You have to get like appointments and stuff.
Can we just like get Randy to dress up as Santa? and
Honestly, I don't hate that idea.
Just a thick ass.
just- or Adam, cool Adam.
Actually, yeah,
Ghoul
very
Adam.
thick, miss.
Hey, question. When y'all do presents from Santa Claus for your kids, are you going to do them wrapped or unwrapped?
Everything gets wrapped.
Everything's wrapped.
Even Santa gifts?
Santa's an expert rapper.
Santa gifts have,
So
in my
unmanned,
household have always been unwrapped. Because he just
Did
I
you?
don't think that's
he pulls them
normal.
out of his sack,
Gross.
his gift sack.
Oh.
and
I don't
sets
think that's.
them
I
out.
don't think that's normal, is it? Like that's
I
not
think it's
standard
fair.
protocol.
I think it's kind of normal.
You can't just have those toys out there naked.
Those are the ones that he drops off Christmas morning.
This is
Christmas
hey,
Eve.
do this as a poll. I think you're wrong. Well, not wrong. I think you're going to be in the minority here.
I may be, but I promise you that it'll be closer than
Let
you
me
think.
ask you.
I
guys
just want
both this.
confirmation that other people do this because I've never heard of this until you told me that you did this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
I-
I'm doing
Not
a poll
saying it's
right now.
wrong. Not saying it's
I'm
wrong.
doing a poll right now, bitch.
I just don't know if it's right.
I need to ask both of you this: Where did your parents do the best present? Like there's usually
Yeah.
one alpha present.
Yeah.
Was that present from Santa or from them?
Santa. Everything was from Santa. Everything was from Santa for us.
Okay.
I mean, we knew who it was from. I was a big skeptic of Santa very early in my life.
I believed in Santa so I was like 16.
This is going to be a 2-hour poll, so get in and get out. Be tactical.
Been there.
Can we talk about Nomad real quick? I'm holding one of their chargers right now. Can you feel this, David?
Can I use it? I have one of these at home. I should have brought it today. It's
Dude.
a heavy duty, great
I
charger.
can't believe I didn't order one of those.
Dude, look at this
what is
thing.
my problem?
Look at this thing.
Am I an idiot?
It's amazing.
But
I
guess
bring it-
what? I do have the phone case.
Oh, you do have the phone case. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
Does it
bro.
have the digital business card thing in it and stuff?
Yeah, it does.
Shit, that's
you don't know
tight.
shit about this.
Yes, I do. I literally just asked you about it. Like, what are you
Sounds
talking
like
about?
Will's pretty up on it.
Yeah, I'm very well versed in my Nomad goods. I've been
All right,
using
all
them
right.
every single day. This charger goes with me everywhere I go.
Okay.
It's even got its own pocket in my tote bag.
Nomad Garcia Parra over here.
Hey, Nomad.
That's him.
They're leather accessories. They got rugged and durable cables. These chargers are just dope. I'm excited to pull this thing out. Everyone's like, oh man, that thing is tactical.
Dude,
Don't hate me because I'm tactical.
pull out that Nomad.
Dude, they use leather from the Horween Tannery in Chicago.
Dude, I was
Chicago.
wondering which tannery they used.
Imagine using a different tannery.
Not me. Horweener,
Stupid.
get the hell out.
What's it called?
Leather accessories develop a rich patina with time, and that looks great and completely unique to you. Dillon, let me see how that's aging. Let's see that patina.
Well, it's fairly new still. Well, yeah, I've used it for probably a month now.
Well, that's the thing. It gets better with age.
It's got good
Well,
character.
You think I don't know that? Like I'm not breaking it in right now, you dumbass.
If you just got a new iPhone 13, an Apple Watch, or you're thinking about getting one soon, you should really check Nomad out. They've got great looking cases and bands. Honestly, it's Christmas season. Imagine like this is stocking stuffer central. Oh, your significant other has an Apple Watch and their band's all grody and gross. Time to upgrade with Nomad. Duh.
Bands that make her dance too.
For sure. They designed Apple Watch bands that look great in any environment. Work, gym, happy hour, discoteca, everything. They offer convenient wireless charging solutions for the home, office, and bedroom with a suite of chargers for whatever mobile device you use, like even Apple Watches and AirPods too.
Does this say discoteca in the copy there, or did you add that in?
It says it right there, from the boardroom to the discoteca.
Okay.
Yeah. The leather smells amazing. Everything is awesome. They're climate neutral, certified. Think about that.
Dave just walked out of the studio to charge his phone. You don't see that.
Dave is so horned up to
You
use
don't
the
see
Nomad
that.
phone charger that he just left the studio so he could go plug it in.
Well, no one's using a product of the read we're doing mid-read.
My shit's flirting with
Like
low
Dave.
battery.
Holiday season is approaching, and Nomad is a great gift. Check out Nomad at nomadgoods.com/steam to see what living the Nomad life is all about. That's nomadgoods.com/steam, baby. Dave, you went back in time.
Really?
Yes, I did. Look, I thought I was microdosing. Ended up not really know what I was doing and had a little bit too much on the mushroom thing. And yeah, I was back in time for a little bit. Is that what we're doing? I didn't know we were doing like Dave's.
Did you fist bump God?
I did. I thought I did. Randy, can we get my chimney sweep on here?
My chimney sweep?
You called it chimney?
Chimney.
Okay.
Chimney.
Chimney.
This guy is on one.
So we have
Which wing is this?
that's the living room. It's very not wings in the home, but I'm going to start referring to them.
Are you just watching a lot of Wings lately?
I'm trying to make sure there's nothing incriminating in this.
This is a good
photo.
show, man.
No, I just see your tree. I see that nice chair with the nice blanket that a backer sent us a long time ago.
Is that
Actually,
your-
that was a toucher.
Is that your Lamborghini SUV parked out front? that
Oh,
you see
No,
from
man.
the window?
that's my neighbor's.
I didn't know you had a
midsize
Rolls
SUV.
Royce.
That's a mid-size
That's sick.
SUV, folks. But you've never seen one of them. We have a fireplace, not to brag, but it was the first one we've had. We didn't have one in our last place, but haven't used it. We moved in June, so we haven't had the time to use it. So I was like, hey, let's say we get another cold winter freeze like we
This
did
is-
last year.
This is a wood burning fireplace. Am I correct?
Does your fireplace even burn?
What are you saying?
As opposed to a gas fireplace, like a faux fire. It's with like the fake logs and
Oh,
it's like
correct,
a
correct.
wood burning real fireplace
Absolutely.
with the traditional chimney situation.
Correct.
Okay, very cool.
Good. Hey, good eye. You've got an eye for these things.
Well, chimney sweep, real fires.
And I was like, hey, we could, let's say we want to do a fire. We've never actually used this fireplace, so let's get somebody out here to make sure everything's good. I don't want there to be like a bird's nest atop of it, or like squirrels, maybe a gopher in there or something, Will. And we have a chimney sweep. We found an Austin chimney sweep. And it's like a family business. So he came over with like his son and like somebody else. And he was wearing a traditional chimney sweep hat, a top hat.
Did he sing any songs?
Sadly, he did not.
Chimney, chimney, chim, tree.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
That sucked.
Mary Poppins, huh?
Dude, she's a baddie.
Hey, we're 165 votes in. You want to hear how it's going?
Yeah.
65.8% wrapped, 34.2% unwrapped.
I'm
Not
gonna
what I
go-
expected.
I'm gonna go vote in that.
Yeah, I need to vote because
Not what I expected.
I need you to be.
I'm
wrong.
voting because I have a vote in this.
You're both gonna go.
See,
wrapped.
Cat Pat gets it. Cat Pat actually just put
Cat-
you. She just
Cat Pat
flamed you.
is so steadfast with her opinions. So like no room for any others in her life. She's like, if you're not riding my wave, you're just an idiot.
Sounds like someone hates to see a girl boss winning.
Yeah, what's up
I'd
with
love
that?
to see a girl.
Do
boss
you?
winning.
Do you? Who's the last girl boss that you enjoyed seeing win?
Great question.
He's
I
dude. It's
celebrate-
so hard for him to
I
come up
celebrate
with
all
it.
bosses. I love a girl boss winning.
Really?
When
Because I'm on the-
when they lose, I get upset.
I'm
I
actually on
call
the
them-
timeline right now.
I call them women bosses.
What about Sarah Rumpf? Do you like to see her winning, Dillon?
Oh yeah, we got to flame Dillon.
We got a good friend of the pod. You might know him from his work with the Trash Panda social media, and he asked for some Austin recommendations, and Dillon absolutely swatted this lady's recommendations out of the gym.
tweet.
I'm
Read
gonna
her
talk about
tweet.
her, man.
She said, so he was looking for recommendations. He said, Gueros for Tex-Mex, Roaring Fork if you want a bit fancy, Broken Spoke for authentic chicken fried steak and two-stepping, Blackston Lockhart and Style Switch on the north side of town for barbecue, and try all the food trucks you can find. Watch the bats on the South Congress Bridge.
Dillon,
All very heartfelt as nice recommendations.
No, they're not bad.
well, what did anybody respond to that tweet specifically?
Yeah, so then Dillon just said, I disagree with basically 100% of what she just said.
Can I say basically
funny.
100%?
That's funny.
Can I ask you
We're
this?
doing comedy.
Did you what was it, the chicken fried steak thing? Because I know you're the chicken fried steak expert on this pod. Is the Broken Spoke chicken fried steak trash?
I've never had it.
How is that
Oh.
possible? You're always coming in here talking chicken fried steak.
When's the last time you had chicken fried steak?
It was actually when I almost got run over by a car at Luby's.
It just
That's
scarred
the
you?
honest answer. Yes. I don't eat it very often. Okay, when you wake up as a kid and you go to the tree, like you're so excited. Oh, Santa came, right? Delivered presents.
We understand.
You
Yeah.
go in there,
My
and there's immediate like, oh my god, what did I get? What did he leave? Instead of
God,
like,
what did
oh, I
he
gotta
leave?
open these presents for the next 6 hours.
Sandy,
It's like,
what did he leave?
it's like, oh, I get to see exactly what Santa brought me. Oh, a new, roller skate, whatever the hell he brought.
a
one-
roller
one
skate,
single
one
roller
skate.
skate.
Roller skates.
one single
what I'm saying?
roller
Like,
skate.
God, Sandy, we got a skate.
That's more exciting as a kid to me than like,
I got a new engine.
who's
for
up
Kaniki.
first? So start opening presents. But then you
No.
still get to open presents from family.
My
mix.
my parents, they wrapped all of our presents. Every single present was wrapped, and they would wrap them in different wrapping papers for my sister and I, so we wouldn't have any question of what was what. But then it starts to turn into comparing the size of the presents. It's like, wait, what's that giant package there for her? And the biggest one I have is this one.
Oh man, I'm gonna stand by my unwrapped from Santa thing.
Cool. Well, you're losing your Twitter poll.
No, it's not like it's just no. That's fine. I don't care about the Twitter poll. I think it's great.
Do you not know how to wrap presents, Dillon?
I'm very bad at it. I will tell you.
I am not a bad rapper. I'm not good. I'm not bad.
One year I tried to wrap exclusively using zigzag rolling papers.
Really?
It was very expensive and it didn't really work out.
I'm sorry. I'm reading responses.
That's
Were
all
you
I
in,
have to say
Were you in
about that.
Oklahoma when you tried to do that?
Yeah, I was. I was actually at Windstar, right there on the border. Lost my ass.
Dave, why is the old? Okay, first of all, how do chimney sweeps still exist? And second
People
of all,
need their chimneys to be taken care of. You have to clean them.
this
from
guy's a
time to time.
consummate professional wearing a top hat to his chimney sweep service.
I wish we would have taken his hat and used it for our tree as a topper.
Have you started a fire yet?
That flannel hoodie is kind of
No,
fire.
It wasn't that cold last night. I'm waiting until like we have like a night. I'm waiting until sub 40.
It was definitely that cold enough last night for a little fire.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I don't want to do a fire when I know the next morning it's going to immediately warm up to the mid 70s.
It was 42 this morning.
I know, and it's like 74 right now.
Dude, I've been I've been absolutely blazing fires at my place lately. Blazing.
Have you have your chimney checked out?
Nope.
You need to get the Austin area chimney sweep.
I'm the
this
the
guy.
bad boy of fire burners.
I'm the fire starter. Twisted fire starter.
Shouts to Prodigy. Rest in
I didn't
peace.
Start the fire.
Different band. I did start the fire, actually.
Billy
Ryan
Joel.
started the fire. You guys see that show? The Office?
Billy Joel.
Yeah, we saw it, dude. Can you quote it more, please?
The Piano Man.
What was the tangent we just went on about
Sing
Dillon?
me a
About
song.
the presents? The wrapped unwrapped thing?
Yeah, what about it?
I don't know.
How many presents
I
y'all
got-
got on the tree right now?
I got no problem with you rappies. I'm just saying I'm an unwrappy.
I don't know if we're doing rappies.
We
and
don't
unwrapping.
have
know. I
a
don't
tree
know if I
yet,
like
Will.
that
I've already
one.
told you this. I'm moving in like 5 minutes.
You better get
Jerk.
out of here then, man.
You're such a jerk.
Did you get college hunks to help you out? You did?
Yeah, I got on the phone with
Dude.
him. I said, send me your hunkiest
Don't waste your
guys.
money.
I want the hunkiest dudes you have. I want.
What if the ass man from West 6 shows up?
I tried to pay
You
extra
know
to
him?
have them oiled up and go
Facts.
shirtless, but they said they don't
No,
do that.
dude, it's not worth your money. and I'm not even speaking to like how well they can move your stuff, but we had them, we used them, and the lads that they sent over, not only were they not in college, they weren't even hunks.
What?
Yeah.
That's false
It's
advertising.
disgusting.
Didn't they steal your idea? Never mind.
Excuse me?
Never mind. Just move on.
I love the name of that moving company. College Hunks. It's objectifying your movers.
I had a tweet that it might be in my drafts about them. Maybe I'll just launch it today.
What?
At D Carter Ruff on Twitter.
Try it out with us.
At DC Ruff on Instagram.
See if we like it.
No, I'm still workshopping it. It's a work in progress.
I've already gone through all my Twitter drafts, and there's no heat left in the hopper right now. It's empty.
Everybody open up your drafts and tell us. You have to say your last draft, unless
This is gonna be ugly. This is
unless
gonna
it's
be real
Let's
ugly.
Go Brandon.
That's Dillon's. Dillon's got his burner though. I'm trying to access my drafts.
I don't have any drafts. I cleared them out recently, I guess.
My last one, you know the handshake emoji where it's got two things and then the handshake emoji, then underneath that, it's like the common thread that ties them together. I have that. It says my car seat, and then I don't have the other one, and then the common thread is that it's low key heated.
That's pretty good.
I don't know what I was doing with that, but I was gonna get there.
Hey,
Mine-
Will,
mine's
that
a
tweet
draft
stinks.
case.
Man. I'm glad it's in drafts.
Ooh, maybe I'll do Lincoln Riley or Oklahoma fans to Lincoln Riley. Everyone's low key heated,
Okay.
much like my car seat.
Mine's a DraftKings sponsored tweet. It says, "You won't believe my lineup. My family tried to talk me out of it, but I chose to ignore them, risking it all. Sign up for the DraftKings Sportsbook with promo code WASHED. Still usable.
You can still do that.
Unwrapped is
value.
gaining a little bit of ground.
Okay. It's time.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm feeling tropical.
It's This Weekend in Fun, presented by Cuts, baby. Guys, work attire has changed. You don't have to wear stuffy, uncomfortable clothes anymore. Cuts has reimagined work clothes by elevating the classic t-shirt to something you can wear on any occasion, from a formal business meeting to a casual night out. Everyone loves Cuts clothing. Elite athletes, entrepreneurs, recording artists are all wearing what GQ magazine calls the only shirt worth wearing. So why waste time wondering what to wear for all your holiday events when Cuts has you covered so you can look your best this season and every season after? It's cutting season, baby.
It is.
I'm all in.
I wonder if you could, like, okay, say you have plans, you have like a big meeting coming up, and then like you want to go like the discoteca afterward.
Mm-hmm.
Would this shirt go from like where you're meeting, like probably like a boardroom? Could you just go straight to the discoteca,
Dude,
or should you go home
Dillon.
first to change?
You could go from the biblioteca to the discoteca in a cut shirt.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's pretty mind-blowing
It's never been
stuff.
done.
Yeah, I mean,
All the tecas.
dude, they've got it all.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know they don't just have t-shirts, right?
I sometimes I
yeah.
wonder if he knows that or not.
Yeah, I think I know that, Will, you idiot.
They got polos, bomber jackets, joggers, and more, and it makes it easy to decide what to wear year-round. That's one less thing to think about, guys. With a minimalist design that's professional enough for the office, yet comfortable enough for a night out, Cuts combines versatility with style so you have the perfect look for every season. The signature buttery soft, custom-engineered Pika. Oh, shouts to Pika. It's a pro tri-blend tee. It's a bold new take on a classic design, combining the ultimate high-quality cotton, polyester, and spandex.
It's so buttery soft, I call it pecan.
Well, you've been wearing the Pika so much, everyone's been calling Dave Pikachu.
Yeah. For sure, dude. Cuts has your holiday shopping covered with a ton of new products and special site-exclusive offers every day in December. Plus, you can get 15% off site-wide at cutsclothing.com/steam. That's CUTS clothing.com/steam to get 15% off. Plus, the can't-miss daily deals. Dillon, what are you doing this weekend?
Wow, thank you for asking. Well, there's going to be a lot of packing and moving of boxes to the new crib. Okay? You're doing a lot of that.
Packing boxes.
Cleaning the crib I'm moving out of, that's going to happen too.
Just Dillon and a bunch of college honks.
Yeah. We have some, we being Bay and I, we have invitations to do some things. There's a, what are those things? A dumpling making party that we're invited to Friday night. It sounds kind of fun.
Boy, that is such a Will DeFreeze wave.
Yeah, what kind of bullshit are you on right now?
We might
dumpling making.
we
party.
might go to the dumpling.
That's a
making
Jared
party.
Borislow.
How do
Will
I not
DeFreeze
get, how
thing.
do I not catch an invite to that dumpling making
I don't
party?
think you're friends with these people. That's
Yeah,
it.
but I'm the dumpling god.
You're the dumpling king.
Who has the
of
best
Austin.
dumplings in Austin?
No, not sure.
The ones at
Tuk Tuk, maybe.
I've never been in Tuk Tuk, David.
I love Tuk Tuk. Anyway,
Dumplings go hard.
Yeah.
Honestly, like,
dumplings are very good.
there's a lot of haters out there, a lot of losers too,
That's true.
and they're not willing to have the conversation that the Trader Joe's soup dumplings are damn good.
what if we started a moving company, High School Hunks?
I think that's a little problematic.
What if we did?
Why?
What
There's
if
not
we,
hunks in high school?
Yeah.
There are.
What if we did middle school hunks?
Okay.
Hey, can I tell you about my Saturday? Stop. Stop. Are you thinking of the skit from I Think You Should Leave? Yes. Yeah, me too. Me too. Look, I'm playing golf Saturday. I'll say it.
What
How-
are you,
hey,
what are you gonna shoot? What's
Intern
what's the
Klein's
over under on your
Intern
18-hole
Klein's
score?
coming in town.
Are
Can
you
I-
gonna finish?
Over under is between single and I'm not single, double and triple digits.
Question: How is your fiance Bay? How is she liking you just with a middle of the day Saturday tea time right in moving season?
Moving weekend.
She has put on a strong face so far. She hasn't. I think she's a little bit annoyed, but she hasn't said.
She's a
anything.
woman boss.
yeah,
she is.
she's saving that text message for when you're actually on the course.
Yeah.
Is she gonna go
You
out
know-
with the gals like Sunday, just have like a boozy brunch, and you're gonna be like packing boxes with the hunks?
I'm on.
Wow, it's almost like you're talking about someone very close to me.
Dude, I'm on.
You and me both.
I'm on the third tee box. I'm like, I've cracked my second beer. I get the text like, we have a lot to do today.
Well,
right?
you just need to go on
Uh-huh.
airplane mode.
Because
because-
we do, don't we?
Yeah, it might be the time to plant the seed. Oh, by the way,
Yeah, also, I'm going to Matt's after we play.
yeah, by the way, babe,
said that-
there's no service out on this golf course. By the way,
I'm gonna have to get up early that day and just grind and get some shit done.
gross.
You better get the hunk. You should just have the hunks
Get
stay
the
over
hunks.
that night so they can get up early with you.
Yeah, you'll have an overnight rate. The hunks, man. The middle school hunks.
Hey, what if like for a long time I thought if I was naughty, Santa would leave just a hunk in my stocking. Then I found it was a hunk of coal, and I was like, oh, that's not as cool. I thought it was gonna be a college hunk.
I'd like a hunk of Cole Campbell in my stocking.
Nobody wants that.
It's true. You
Um,
got anything else going on, or are you just
More moving.
are you
more-
just
That's
avoiding
awesome, man.
moving? They
Oh
move.
God.
Dude, you should have moved back when I did. Because I don't have to move again.
Oh, I should have thought of that. Yeah.
We
thank you.
could have shared the same hunks. We could
You
have
wanna
gotten a
help
group
me?
rate. No. Randy and Brett and Adam. Which one did you have in the back of a Ryder truck?
That was Brett.
You made Brett like his third day on the job, like come over and like
I paid Brett handsomely to help me out for like 2 hours.
it was not fair market value.
Facts.
You're right. It was way over.
It was like $7 an hour.
I paid him like $200 to help me for 2 hours.
It's a damn good rate.
Okay, that's a good rate for a hunk like Brett.
I know. I should have hired the honks. Wanted to hear about it. They wouldn't be complaining. Just a bunch of honks in the back of my truck.
We should do a bump. All right. Can we
What?
do my
You wanna
weekend?
do a bump?
What?
Bumper sticker, hunk if you're horny.
You got to finish that sentence, dog. I know
are
we're
you
talking
doing,
about this
dog?
weekend in fun, but like,
Let's
damn.
do some cocaine on the golf course.
Okay.
I'm playing golf Saturday.
I'm gonna crack a cold one on the golf course.
I'm gonna have at least 2.
Are you gonna try and stop me, bitch?
Well, no, maybe because you've got to go home and move. I don't want you being hung over and making the hunks carry the load.
Gross.
Oh, sick.
Do the heavy lifting.
Yeah, that's definitely for the
That's
college.
why they're
hunks.
there. They're hunky. They
you
work
ever-
out. They're hard-bodied hunks in college.
Do you have the straps? Not for the hunks. I'm talking like the moving straps.
No. Who am I? You think I?
I don't know. It's always amazing how easily they can move stuff with those.
Yeah, they're pretty sick. Very cool.
I'm playing golf. I don't know what we're doing Friday. I've got some childcare issues, so I think I'm watching the roads, man. Next couple afternoons. So, I might be doing. Check out RBP. Might be doing RBP Friday morning though. Maybe. Just a little preview there. Sneaky pre. We'll see. We'll see if J-Bone has me on. He's probably got a dumpling making class.
I am not. Yeah, can you talk about dumplings?
No, I don't need a class.
No, I know how to make them. I do it every night around 11
Oh,
p.m.
it's easy.
Yeah.
And imagine just mobbing around a table, just drinking brown water and just cooking up some dumps. Sounds fun.
You're gonna make them. If you can't roll a joint, you can't make a dumpling.
That's a great
Oh,
point.
my dumpling's gonna be absolute trash. No one's gonna eat my dumps. They are like a truck, though.
You're just gonna be
What,
like
Guys, like what?
our dude's butter sculpture last night. Check us
Dude,
out.
He went the fuck
What did he
off.
do?
Olu?
Why did Nate go so hard? Did someone do that for Nate?
Dude. That was astonishing what he did with that butter. I thought I wrote
I
Nate
can't
off as
believe
being a
it's not
total
butter.
idiot. I know.
And then Sunday, I don't know. Maybe I'll help Dillon move. We'll see.
Hell yeah.
If you need an extra hunk.
Are you still in middle school?
No, we've been over this. I'm 37.
Oh,
The college hunk said, hey, I got my hunky friend's going to help too, if y'all don't mind. I got an extra hunk today.
That would be a funny sketch when like you hire them and they get over and like one guy's like clearly like 31.
not a
You're like,
hunk.
You call him, you're like, hey,
I wanted
you
more
filling
hunks.
in for somebody or?
I hate to be this guy, but I noticed one of these lads was just not a
Yeah, he's like a
college hunk.
6.
He's not very hunky.
He's hunky, but he's just not in college.
Yeah, he's.
That's it. Will.
Yeah, you know your boy's gonna stay in on Friday night. Probably have 1 to 2 drinks.
Nice, dude.
Watch a little television. Might hit a Christmas movie up. You know what it is. And then yeah, obviously we're mobbing with the boys on Saturday, avoiding all responsibility by hitting that golf course. I will be having a Bloody Mary to kick things off before the first tee.
They make good ones out there.
They do. They're very spicy, and I very much like them. Big
Just
fan.
don't let them give you the canned one. Make
Mhm.
sure you tell them you want like the.
They know.
Okay.
When I walk up, they're like, "No, don't give that guy a can."
I need Zing Zang.
And then, yeah, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna struggle, but I'm gonna get that 94 on the scorecard.
Gonna be windy.
And then, I think I'm gonna make my way over to a nice little sushi dinner with the Weiner family.
Huh.
Yep.
Is his uncle Steve gonna be there? No, no.
Hopefully,
Uncle
that'd be tight.
Anthony. His dad is Steve. Shout out. I got a call with him coming up. More on that in the coming weeks.
Gross. Yeah. So that's your boy's plan on Sunday. I think I might try to get some maybe a little Christmas shopping done.
Online shopping. Have you tried shopping online? I do almost all of my shopping online these days.
Really? That's cool, man.
It's taken over. Like I swear, I don't even go to the mall anymore.
Honey,
Except for what I said
You
earlier.
do go to the mall.
get
though.
honey.com.
I do go to
the
the
only
mall.
one who
I go to the
does.
mall way more than anybody.
Yes.
You do. You do. You're single-handedly keeping the Nordstrom there in business.
Even though their men's selection stinks at that one.
Dude, want to close down with this
Fuck
mustache. Dude
Nordstrom's.
keeps coming in and spending all this money.
Nordstrom can eat one.
No, it's normally me going to get Keels for the wife.
My keels.
Big Keels family, apparently.
Let's wrap this thing up. Honestly.
Yeah, I gotta pee. Thanks.
Hey, it's been fun, guys.
We love y'all. Bye.